Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the San Diego Padres. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And it may be interesting to see the offensive approach in this one, Chris. The wind is blowing in from the outfield pretty steadily.
Yeah, in conditions like this, you just want to make sure that you hit the ball more on a line. You get it up in the air. It's just got more of a opportunity to be caught at the warning track instead of getting out of the ballpark. So think, keeping it down, drive it into the gaps, and get your extra base hits in this one.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to roll here. Today's starting pitcher, Yu Darvish. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
So just about set now. Tommy Edman at the plate. And here it comes. That one out to right. Cruz on the move to the gap. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away. Here's the Cardinals lineup now. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it. Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. That one ripped. Grisham racing over to make the catch. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Here's Nolan Arenado. On the ground to third. They get the force, and the inning is over. And now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. Bottom of the first. Starting on the mound in this one, Jordan Montgomery.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Bottom of the first, and here comes Sander Bogaerts. First offering misses the mark. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. And now the lefty. Line to left. And a base hit right there. So a runner aboard to start the inning. No outs. Runner at first. Ha-Sung Kim getting ready to hit. There goes the runner. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Here's the 0-1. In the air out towards right center. Makes the grab. Runner tags up for third. The throw is wild and it gets away. And he makes it up to third with one away. As we take a look at the Padres lineup. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away, jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Fernando Tatis batting now as that one almost finds the mark. It's a ball. Next one misses, and now 2-0.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Bogarts takes his lead at third with one away. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Manny Machado up to the plate. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. One out and a runner at second. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
The next offering misses. Now 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Here comes a pitch. And it's even up.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Gorman throws on to first. Machado out on the play. Stepping in for San Diego, Nelson Cruz. Slice down the right side. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Next pitch misses inside, and the count even 1-1. There's a strike.
I got the count 1 and 2.
At the belt and fires. And a foul ball. 2 outs. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And a pitch. This one in the air right field. Nootbaar settles underneath it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. Welcome back. Here's the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Leading off for the Cardinals, the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
And the pitch. In the air, right side. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down.
The second baseman, Nolan.
Here's Nolan Gorman. And it's fouled away. The pitch. Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. With 1 swing, he quiets the crowd, and we're level. It's tied at 1.
Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
And now Lars Nootbaar. That one blasted deep to right, way back there. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double.
He put a drive into that ball, and he was rewarded for it for sure. He probably wondered a little bit if he got enough of it to clear the fence in the air, but I'm sure he's plenty happy jogging into second with the automatic double.
One out, runner at second. Now it's Oscar Mercado. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
Nootbaar, the runner at second with one away. On the ground to third. He decides to eat it, and the speedy runner is on at first.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
This is Dylan Carlson. And there's a hit. Runner from third comes across. It's 2-1.
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
So the lineup flips over, and now the shortstop, Tommy Edman. On a line. Carpenter right there to make the grab. And there are two down. Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals. And he's already singled in this game. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Runner around third in to score. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play. It's 4-1.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
So 2 down, and up next for St. Louis, Paul Goldschmidt. Out to short. Slings it across. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Padres 1. Back here at Petco Park. And here's the veteran outfielder, Matt Carpenter. The Padres in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here. Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Next pitch misses. Ball 1. Kenny Jansen doing home plate duties in this one.
Not a huge strike zone from Jansen, so he can't really be called a pitcher's umpire, but he does like the bottom part of the strike zone. We may see some pitchers steal a few strikes down there, especially the ones right below the knees. That's if their catcher can present it properly.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Bounce to the left side, and that squirts through. Around first, digging for 2. The throw into second, and that's a leadoff double.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Austin Nola looks at one outside there. Kicks and fires. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And a pitch. And it is 2-1.
2 balls,
Carpenter
1 strike.
leads off second with nobody out. The next pitch misses, and the count is 3-1. Kicks and deals. This one high in the air to left center. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Batting in, the first baseman,
Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1 count.
And a big swing and a miss.
Count 0-2.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. Up the middle. Over to first. That takes care of Cronenworth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And he grounds one to the right side. And that will end the inning. Padres leave 1, and they trail it 4-1. New inning getting started. Here's the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
leading off for St. Louis.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do. Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. This third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals. Swing and a line drive caught.
The catcher, number 40.
And now the Cardinals catcher, Wilson Contreras. Fly to right his first time. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Hard hit down the line and left. And it drops foul into the corner. And a pitch. And that one ripped to left. And it goes just foul. Righty to the plate. Swings and misses. 2 gone.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
And the batter now, Nolan Gorman. Swings through that one. 0-1.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
And the right-hander deals. Smoked on the ground to second. Gathers and throws to first. And that'll do it. And down in order go the Cardinals. But they lead it 4-1. Back here in San Diego. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now.
Leading up for the Padres, the shortstop,
Montgomery back to work.
Bogaerts.
And takes low for ball 1. The wind of the pitch. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. And a 1-1. Hit softly on the ground to third. Rolls across the diamond. Bogart's retired.
The batter, number 7, second baseman,
Ha-Sung Kim now at the plate. That one's in there, 0-1. Fought off foul. The wind of the pitch. Stays alive. Fouled off left side. In the air out to center. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Fernando.
2 outs, base is empty. Fernando Tatis, the next up for the Padres. And that one fouled off. Next one misses, and that's ball 1. Tatis waits. That one hit to right. Squeezes it, and that is that. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. And welcome back. Now it's the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
Leading off for the Cardinals, the right fielder, number 21, Lars Nootbaar.
The pitch. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back. And it's off the wall. Throws to second. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
The batter, the left fielder, Oscar.
So man aboard, Oscar Mercado digs in now. Laced down the line. This looks like extra bases. And that's going to get into the corner. Run comes in from second. It's 5-1. Oh, he throws it away.
You got to get on your horse and get to that thing and get it back in, because he's going to come barrel around first. He's going to put pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, he's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
And now Dylan Carlson. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Grisham settles under this one. Puts it away for the out. So the batting order turns over. Tommy Edman next up for the Cardinals. That one the other way, and base hit. Mercado around third. He'll score. It's 6-1.
Well done. Drives in the run. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Man at first with 1 gone. Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals.
1-0.
Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
And the 1-0. Slap the other way, foul.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
The pitch. Liner, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Now batting.
So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Adrian Morejon, and he has some nasty breaking stuff.
For the Padres, number 50, Adrian Morejon.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Base knock center field. Here comes Edman around third. He will score. It's 7-1. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone.
That's 3 singles in a row. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Runners on the corners with one gone. Here's Nolan Arenado. That one ripped left field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Wilson Contreras, the next to hit. This guy has turned into one of the best catchers in the game, but was originally signed by the Cubs as an infielder. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Throw cut off to third, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Really exciting when a couple of guys get their hands on the ball and execute the relay perfectly. Nice throw to third. Awesome job of execution.
Back here at the ballpark, bottom 4. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Manny Machado.
The third baseman.
It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early. He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
The wide to kick the pitch. Got him. Machado is gone, and there's one away.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
And now here is Nelson Cruz. And that's in there for strike one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2.
Up next to the Padres.
Now it's Matt Carpenter.
Matt Carpenter.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Well, a big win by 8 runs, and when you have that kind of lead, you make it easier for the pitching staff to come out, make their pitches, pitch to contact, and not worry about giving up the lead. So nice job today all the way around to get the W.
9-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.